asking, "What did you do to Brandon's test?" "I don't understand," I said, following her down the empty hallway while my stomach dropped. By the time we reached Principal Martinez's office, Brandon was already there with his father, who kept repeating to anyone who'd listen. She gave me a defective pen, the black one. She handed it right to me. I sat there watching Brandon's dad grip a letter from Yale marked conditional acceptance, maintain 4.0 GPA. The man had been holding it like evidence of a crime that shouldn't exist. Martinez kept looking between us, trying to understand how an AP chemistry exam that counted for 40% of our grade had turned into this. "Madison," she said carefully, "Brandon says you gave him your pen during the test. He took it from my bag," I said, "like he does every test, while I was working on question 3. Here's the thing nobody knew. Brandon hadn't learned chemistry all year. He'd learned my handwriting. Every test, he'd take a pen from my bag, sit one seat behind and to the left, and copy every answer I wrote. Teachers thought he was brilliant with the same scores as me, the scholarship kid who studied until her eyes burned. When I had mono in March and missed 2 weeks, Brandon failed every quiz. Mrs. Morrison said he must have been stressed about my absence since we were study partners. We weren't study partners. He was a parasite. The pen had disappearing ink," Martinez continued. "His entire exam is blank. This 0 drops him to a B-." My stomach flipped. "What? Don't act surprised," Brandon's father snapped. "You knew he needed this exam for Yale." They showed me the pen in an evidence bag, a regular black pen with pink tape wrapped around the cap. Then I remembered, my little sister Lily had borrowed my backpack last weekend for her science fair project about invisible ink. "Oh God," I whispered. "That's Lily's demo pen from her project." "Convenient," Brandon's dad said. "Check the security footage," I said. "Check if I gave it to him or if he took it." The footage was clear. Brandon reaching into my bag while I was hunched over my paper, taking the black pen from the front pocket where I always kept spares because he never brought his own. "He stole from her," Martinez said slowly. "But more importantly," Mrs. Morrison finally spoke up, "why did Brandon need Madison's pen at all? He sits behind her. He should have his own supplies." That's when Emma appeared in the doorway. "Because he copies her answers. Every test. We all know it." The room went silent. "That's a serious accusation," Martinez said. "Check their tests from all year," Emma said. "Same answers. Same work shown. Same mistakes when Madison makes them. But when Madison was sick," she pulled out her phone, "Brandon got a 43 on the molecular bonds quiz. They pulled our tests. Every single one. Nearly identical. They pulled the quiz from when I was absent. Brandon had gotten 43%. The next test when I was back, 94%, matching mine perfectly." "Brandon," Martinez said quietly, "you'll retake the exam tomorrow, alone, with a school-provided pen." His face went white. "I need time to study." "You've had all year to study." The retake was proctored by 3 teachers. Brandon sat alone in a room with a school pen and no one to copy from. He scored 48%. 48%. Yale got the updated transcript with a B- and the 48% retake. They pulled his conditional acceptance within 24 hours. The whole school found out by lunch. Brandon Chen, the genius who'd been accepted to Yale, couldn't pass chemistry without Madison to copy from. Every teacher started comparing his tests to whoever sat near him. Turns out I wasn't the only one. He'd been rotating through smart kids all 4 years, positioning himself perfectly to see their papers. His dad tried to sue the school for emotional distress. The case was thrown out when they presented evidence of systematic cheating across 7 subjects. I got into MIT with my 98. Brandon goes to community college now.